Hello, I'm Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back. I'm still in my car. I'm going to do another personal tarot reading. I don't know who you are. I know what's going to come out, but let me know. Put in the comments if this reading is resonant for you. If it's yours, pick it up and run with it. If it's not, leave it where you found it because it belongs to somebody else. But I do believe that several of you who find this reading is going to be able to claim this reading. I would love it if you put how many views are in the video. I would love it if you give this video a thumbs up. I would love it if you share it on your social media. I would love it if you were a subscriber. I would love it if you keep coming back. I would love it if you just be all up in this energy with me, because I absolutely do love what I do. I do what I do because I absolutely love and adore my brothers and sisters of humanity. I want us all to thrive. I know the more of us is thriving, the more thriving is going on, and it's all mutually beneficial. So I'm going to get some more shuffles in here. Just shuffling all this great energy in. Hello, Lee. So grateful to have you here. Put your shout outs, where you're from, what you do, whatever, what you got on your mind, what you want to tell your brothers and sisters of humanity. I'm just so thankful and grateful to have a service that I can offer to you. So let's see what we got. Oh, that's a challenge of doing cards in my car. I'll be losing cards. I might have to get this other deck out. Hold on, y'all. It went in the seat. Yeah, I'm going to need help getting that out. Okay, I got another deck. I'm missing a card from this one, and I don't know what card it is. But I got another deck, and I'm confident that I'll be able to keep the other deck all in together. I do this all the time. Every time I get into my car. But that's okay. We're going to work on that vibration, because every time I read cards in my car, the cards want to give a complete message. So this is why we have more decks of cards in the car. So here we go. We'll use the Witch's Tarot for this time around, which is only fitting because of the fact that we used the Little Prince last time. So here we go. I'm going to shuffle in another position. So connecting the body and the body. If y'all want to learn my little prayer that I do over the cards for wholeness, for completeness, this is it. Okay, so first was connecting the body and the body, then it's connecting the body, heart, and mind. And I don't always say it out loud, but I do 9 shuffles, connecting the body and the spirit. I know a lot of you read cards. I have a lot of people who do different spiritual stuff here on YouTube. I'm so grateful. Connecting the heart, mind, and the body. And I want to give a big thank you to all of you who continue to reach out to me for your personal readings. Connecting the heart, mind, and heart. So grateful for all of you who keep coming back to the channel. Connecting the heart, mind, and the spirit. Hold on. Cards flying. Heart, mind, and spirit. Connecting the spirit and the body. Connecting the spirit, heart, and mind. And connecting the spirit and the spirit. And then I'll cut it into 4 sacks. 1 for the body, 1 for the heart, 1 for the mind, 1 for the spirit, divine truth. Let me see, speak, and hear it with accuracy, clarity, and truth from my beloved brothers and sisters of humanity. So I'm just going to be pulling off the top of the deck. First card out, my viewer. Show me what's up with my viewer. That's 7 of Cups. Oh, you're making a wish. You're using your magic power. Look at you. You're saying, the world is my buffet. I can create anything. If I could see it in my head, I could hold it in my hand. This is also for somebody a place of coming into unconditional love with the self. Unconditional love with the self creates magic in and of itself, because of the fact that, you're in an aligned state. I've met people that do a lot of different walks in life. Business owners, and some of the other people, housewives, employees, ones that work in different industries. And such. There's some other people that I met in life too, though. Some that work, in the sex industry, or some who work street life stuff. And the thing of it is, I always tell them, if you're aligned with what you're doing, you can be successful with it. Now, you can't put everything on a resume, granted. And some of that stuff should be a means to an end, in my personal opinion. But the truth of it is, whatever you're doing, if you're in alignment with it, you can be successful with it. So what we're saying to you is, whether it's legal or illegal, which we're not encouraging illegal behaviors, but what we're saying is whether society accepts it or does not accept it, it's important for us to be in this place of alignment with what we're doing, right? And so as long as you are in alignment with what you're doing, in other words, if you're doing something and you have a fear of getting caught, you're going to get caught eventually. And that fear is a cross-current energy that's not going to serve you well. If you're doing something and you're embarrassed about what you're doing, that's a cross-current energy. It does not serve you well. If you're doing something and you don't like what it creates as a side effect, you're not going to be able to find great success in it because you've got cross-current energy. Now, sitting in the Seven of Cups, there's the energy of I'm aligned with whatever the outcome is. I know that I am the greatest influencer of the outcome. This is why we have the wizard looking here, right? A magician is here. This is somebody who knows how to look at it and accept it as it comes with non-judgment and with a looseness to how it materializes, because they know that they're materializing their physical world from their internal vibration. So this is somebody who's doing the work of alchemy by aligning their own energy, their own spirit before acting, and making sure that their emotional state is unconditionally aligned with what they're choosing. This is also my Make-A-Wish card. When you make a wish in the Seven of Cups and then the Nine of Cups rolls out, you're going to get that wish fulfillment. So we'll look through the rest of the spread and see if we find the Nine of Cups. So this is where you're at, and some of you could be making wishes. This wish could be about anything. This wish could be about your love life, your business life, your family life, your personal health, your personal wealth. But let's see what's crossing the Seven of Cups energy and get some more. We have the Eight of Swords. Somebody is making a wish that they could feel a greater sense of freedom. I heard freedom as soon as I saw this card. Somebody wants to be unbound. Somebody's feeling very bound to a situation or an individual, and you're seeking a release. You're seeking a freedom. And so I feel like for a lot of you, you're seeking a freedom for an individual who's in your environment. I don't feel like this is you. You are seeking a release. You are seeking a freedom. And this is a mental freedom. So there's a person in your environment. This could be your friend, your sister, your lover, your brother, your cousin, your auntie, your coworker. This could be anybody in your world who seems to be really like binding themselves into a low vibrational state through their perspective, through their headspace, through their point of focus. And your wish, your visualization, the magic you're working is to help create a freedom there. So when you look at this person, you're seeing them as free. You see where they have freedom. You see where they're breaking free. You're giving your focus to the positive aspects, but you're not giving resistance to the aspects you don't necessarily care for. In other words, whoever this person is, they don't always please you so much, but you have this ability to let the slights slide. In other words, anywhere where this person is slighting you, or they have done something or said something that's unbeneficial either for you or for them or for a situation, you're just not giving a lot of focus there. You're more focused upon they're working with what they have, they're doing the best they can, and they are making all the progress according to their own ability, and they're fine. They are doing the best they can. And there's also this energy of non-judgment about where they're at in life, where they're at vibrationally and energetically. Because you're staying focused in a higher vibrational state of mind when you look at this individual. Okay? So this is interesting. Let's see what's below you in this energy in this. This is a relationship of some sort, the Eight of Cups. You say, it doesn't benefit me to focus upon the things that I don't like about this person or this situation. So I'm not going to pay attention to building up blockages and walls and resistance. I'll go where the water flows freer. I'll go where the energy is lighter. And this is an emotional going. This isn't in this instance, sometimes yes, this card could be a physical going. But in this instance, the way this energy is reading itself to me is this is emotionally. I'm not going to give my emotional focus to the things that create resistance and blockages. I'm going to know that as I move forward, I always get what I want. And as long as I can stay positively focused over whatever this situation is, I feel like you're knowing that if it's not through this situation or this exact experience, somehow you know that the energy must eventually give way, because you know that if I can hold it in my head, I can hold it in my hand. If I can create it here and feel it for real. And this isn't just like, this isn't only like, oh, well, this is what I want and saying it and leaving it like that. No, this is, you get into the feeling of it. Like you're actually putting your emotional energy to it. So this is where somebody who could be not knowing who their partner is, but knowing that their partner is not here right now. So obviously their partner is hemmed up somewhere else in another situation. You don't even know who this person is. You don't even know what they look like. But what are you doing? You're sitting up there. You may be imagining while you're having dinner. You feel the feeling of having a conversation with your partner. You, as you lay in your bed, that was a nice little Lamborghini just rolled by. I love that about Vegas. Some of the sidetracks. Come on. Anyway, it was a blue matte Lamborghini. That thing was fly. I'm just saying. This is where you say, I'm getting in this bed and I can feel my partner holding me and caressing me. I feel wealthy. I feel like I could just go out here and buy all this shit if I want. I just got to figure out what I want. I feel like I can go anywhere I want to go. Okay? The thing of it is, getting into the feeling space. So why is that so powerful? Because if you're sitting at the dinner table and you're saying to yourself, I'm having dinner alone, okay, you'll be having dinner alone. If you're sitting at the dinner table and you say, oh, it's so nice to have somebody here to enjoy the food that I prepared, and maybe it's all imagination and make-believe, but even the word imagination says I, Magi, nation. We are a nation of magicians, and you create from here. The whole universe was created off of the thought. And then make believe. Through make believe, you're making things that you believe, and you're making them happen in your world. So, if you're a single person and you're laying in your bed and you're visualizing this partner, well, honey, it's gonna work. And I've told the story before. I laid in my bed in the dark one night and I thought, okay, if I had real wealth and I translated that into the bedroom, what would it look like? And so as I lived my life and I've forgotten about the experience of visualizing that night that I laid there, I ended up in a space where I was surrounded by wealth and I was feeling wealthy because I was being paid very heavily paid, right? And being able to, I went to sleep in a room that looked just like the visualization. Of course, I didn't realize any of that stuff until the next day when I touched back down at home after getting paid racks on racks on racks to go do somebody's nails overnight in another city. You know what I'm saying? This is how I manifested my house. I had a little 3-bedroom, 2-bath apartment. It was nice, but it was compact. And I visualized in my bed a more spacious environment that was more modern and where I had plenty of space for everybody and everything. And honey, I got it. I'm just saying. So here we are giving our mental faculty, our emotional body over to allowing ourselves to experience it energetically. And by the time the energy of it is experienced, now the universe and the ether coalesces into a physical materialization of an item, an experience, a person, etc. What is behind you? You have the Nine of Pentacles. Oh man, you said I got everything I want. There's only one more thing that can complete me. I literally have, I'm independent. I really can choose anything that I want. And that's a lot of what's leading you to say, hey, I'm self-sufficient. And what do I want? That Seven of Cups that came out in the beginning. You're beginning to choose what you want from the place of knowing that you can create it. You can have it. As a matter of fact, I hear this is how you created your stability that you already have. You created a sense of stability and independence for yourself by means of doing this type of focus. And you know that the focus that you held was transformational in your experience. What's going on in your headspace? You have the Chariot. This is headspace of success. You said, can't nobody slow me down. Uh-oh, I got to keep it moving. Can't nobody break my shot. Can't nobody slow me down. Uh-oh, I got to keep it moving. Yes, the Chariot is, I will always meet with success. I know that this technique works. I created a button. I created a Starbucks coffee. I created that $100 bill I found on the floor. I created this shirt that was given to me. I created this coffee pot that somebody walked up and handed to me. What did you create? You created something before. You know you've done it before. You know you've done it time and time again. I did it, well, the first time I was conscious of doing it was with a conventional toaster oven, okay? Whatever that experience was, you could have created a dang sheet of paper and a pen. I'm just saying, being conscious that you've done it before, you know you'll do it again. And you know that the more you align, the more you stay focused in this energy and keep all that energy focused on one point. Remaining with this Eight of Swords, there is the energy of remaining free from the external distractions. I don't care what they're talking about. I don't care what they think they see. I'm just going to tie myself right here to this idea I have. I'm not looking at what you're talking about. I'm not looking at how other people feel about what I'm creating. And as it applies to another person that we were talking about, you want to see this person free? Yeah, you ain't even looking at what they're talking about, the person that you're assisting energetically. Somebody is creating an energetic healing for somebody that is really near and dear to their heart. Let's see, the unfolding energy for you moving forward is Temperance. Divine timing is at play. Divine timing is at play. And so Temperance said, just when you think you've had enough, just when you thought that, you know, and you found this balance, you kind of forgot about it, then you're going to find that, hey, it's here. You're approaching this is the Ten of Cups, which is knowing that you have successful relationships, interpersonal relationships are successful and things is working out for you all the time. And the way you're being viewed, hold on. The way you're being viewed is the Page of Swords. You ask for what you want and you'll get it. Your innermost hopes and fears is the Empress. You want to be successful. And somebody says, I just don't want to be like her. I just don't want to be like her. Who is her? Somebody's got a mother who's still trapped in a situation that she's always been trapped in, and you just don't want to be like her. But your hope is that you can create abundance, wealth, love, and health for yourself. The outcome you have is a star. That blessing is coming in by far. The bottom of the deck is the Fool. This is a whole new journey, a whole new energy for you. Okay, so Kat, I saw your super chat. I'm going to get to that when I do the daily, the Love, Peace, and Happiness Divine Download. And guys, this is what I have for you at this time. I will be back with the Love, Peace, and Happiness Divine Download. Whose tarot reading is this? Let me know. Put it in the comments. Until next time, love you. Laters.